MrBeast is finding himself in yet another internet controversy. If you are asking yourself which one, you are not alone. The internet is trying to find fault with everything MrBeast does. No matter the good deed, there will always be someone who will spin the situation in a negative light. Although it is only a very small portion of the fan base, those voices can get loud when you have 150 million subscribers. Dealing with the vocal minority can get tiring. When those vocal weirdos are yapping on Twitter, it can be even more toxic. Although I am using the term controversy very loosely, MrBeast often finds himself in a situation where he is forced to respond. A while ago, MrBeast took to the internet with a video where he was paying for people to have eye surgery done. For some reason, people took deep offense to this. Then one of his childhood friends dared to come out as transgender. This was another big no-no for many on the internet. Then MrBeast committed the ultimate sin. He paid for hearing aids so that people could easily understand their loved ones. Now, you might be asking yourself how all of this can possibly get any worse. Surely this scumbag can't sink any lower. If that is what you think, you will be dead wrong. MrBeast is currently facing a wave of backlash because he bought all his employees' and friends' homes. As you can see, the list of made-up stupid controversies following MrBeast around is quite extensive. With that, let's try and unpack each of them the best we can. We will start with one of the most recent controversies in which MrBeast is currently finding himself. Since AI text-to-speech can't display sarcasm, I will spell it out. I am using the term controversy ironically here. This is all stupid Twitter nonsense. MrBeast did not do anything wrong. Anyway, MrBeast recently uploaded a video called 1000 Deaf People Hear for the First Time. In this video, MrBeast provides hearing aids to people who are hard of hearing. It is a very touching video that affects many highly positively. However, whenever there is a good deed, there are also those who will find fault. First and foremost, you have those who say that MrBeast is only doing this for money and views. Jimmy has previously addressed this accusation by stating that this is untrue. To fund these good deeds, you need money. To get money, you have to upload content. It is a mutually beneficial partnership. It is hard to understand how anyone can look at MrBeast and not appreciate his positive impact on the platform. Many people make just as much money as MrBeast and do not use it similarly. Even if Jimmy does all this for selfish reasons, it still does not matter. There is only one question that you need to ask yourself. Are there 1000 people who can now hear much better? If the answer is yes, then nothing else matters. If you think he is exploiting people for content, that is not for you to decide. You do not get to act offended on behalf of other people. If you ask these people, all of them will say that these deeds positively impact their lives. You will always find a group that will negatively spin something on Twitter. The criticism levied against MrBeast is that he has a savior complex. Whether he does or not is ultimately of no relevance. It is very easy to complain on the internet. Trust me, I know. I am complaining right now about other people complaining. Putting your phone down and making a positive impact is much more challenging. However, it is not just Twitter complaining about this. I saw quite a few people writing articles about how this type of content is ableism. One person tried to make the point that you need to accept your disability and deal with it. Some are going as far as to say that these people should not be getting hearing aids at all. I am sure I do not need to point out why this is a ridiculous argument. If you do not want to get assistance, that is fine. However, plenty of people require assistance, and it is okay to help them. People also point out that the video is misleading and creates false expectations that all deaf people can use hearing aids. I think most people understand that this is not true. Hearing aids are like glasses. Some people will benefit from them and some won't. The point of MrBeast's video is not to educate every person on all the types of deaf people. He made a video assisting people with hearing aids. This is not the first time over the last few months that MrBeast has become the subject of internet debate. Recently, MrBeast's childhood friend Chris came out as transgender. For some reason, this has become a massive point for discussion. There are a million YouTube channels currently baiting the situation. There are channels dedicated to analyzing every interaction MrBeast has with Chris. People are speculating about their friendship. Some are making wild theories about how they are no longer friends. Others are just outright lying and baiting drama. Even people in the media are commenting on this situation. The truth is that many people are still not ready to accept transgender people. Although I wish that people would be more open-minded, some are simply not there yet. Some people, even within the media, saying they will not allow their children to watch MrBeast if there are transgender people in his videos. Jimmy, for his part, is very supportive. He openly states that Chris is his friend and that he will always have a place on the team. Now, if you think we are done with all the controversies, you are mistaken. MrBeast is currently facing criticism for buying houses. A recent story revealed that MrBeast is buying out a block of houses for his employees and friends. Many people think that this is just another way of controlling your employees. In all fairness, this can be a way of controlling your employees, But this is not one of those cases. In the past, plenty of companies used to do this. Some corporations own a large portion of business in a town. They then go around and buy out houses for their employees. This way, you own their homes and their labor. This is a terrible situation, but not similar to what is happening here. MrBeast took to social media to address the controversy directly by stating that it is just him who can get cancelled for buying his friends' houses. Ultimately, all of these controversies are ridiculous. Using your platform to help other people is never a bad thing. Irrespective of the motive, it is always a good thing if you positively impact a person's life. Those complaining on the internet have probably never done charity in their lives. It is easy to complain but hard to make a difference. However, it is never too late to try and start. If you think you can do it better, you are welcome to try.